I felt like I was struck from the jury because I was an African American.
I was excluded because of my race. I feel like it now, I do.
I should have had that right to be on the jury. Not, no, if I qualified for it, I should have had the right to do it, not because of my race or color or anything like that.
I felt the prosecutor was being mean, that he was being unfair to me. I felt it was personal because I felt like he was like picking on me because I was young. I was told that the prosecutor said because I was single, that I wasn't stable. I wouldn't be able to be responsible. But I don't understand what that has to do with it. Evidently I was responsible. I would have had voted because that's how I got chosen to come up there. So I just don't understand how he came up with that.
Unfortunately, in 1996, my father was robbed and shot, and he died. The prosecutor, he did ask me, would that incident in my family, would that have any type of impact as far as my decision, as far as what I would, how I would feel about this particular case. And I told him that, that's two separate entities right there, because, what happened to my father has nothing to do with this gentleman's life. After I found out that there was a white lady that had the same type of incident that happened, but they decided to keep her. And I just still couldn't understand it because I'm a female, same circumstances, murder, like I said, murder's murder, and they got rid of me. And there's something real biased about that.
I do believe in the death penalty. I believe in it because of the way crimes are committed. I also believe it because of my religious belief. The prosecutor asked me a lot of questions about my religion, about my military service, and I really didn't think too much about it at that time, but I thought she was just gathering information. Her excuse for dismissing me because of my involvement in church, I think, was a facade to get rid of me because of skin color. But it upset me. It did upset me.
He just wanted to make sure that he got somebody that would, convict him and that I wouldn't do it.
That made me feel really like I was back in 1960 again, that racism is still very much alive. It makes you wonder about whether all these people are being given a fair trial or given a fair consequence as far as the death penalty.
If we're excluded from being able to, as black folk, being able to sit on a jury, what's the reason? I mean, I don't understand if the state knows that this is going on, why is it going on? Why is it being allowed to happen? Why isn't the system cleaning it up?